What's up, my Siggians?
I can do anything. Yeah. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. I can do anything. Yeah. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. I can do anything. Yeah. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. I can do anything.
Hey, Siggians, welcome back. I got some great news for y'all. But before I tell you what happened to me, I want y'all to, of course, subscribe to the channel so that you become a family member and bond. And of course, you can pass your plate to the left and you get fed, okay? But besides that, I want to tell y'all that I'm finished with phlebotomy. Yes, y'all, I freaking passed. As of yesterday, October 6th, 2018, at 12:30 p.m. I was an official phlebotomy graduate, class of 2018. Okay, we graduated. We are officially colleagues to one another, so that is great. I ended up passing the class with like a 78. It's not as good as I wanted it to be because I was expecting to get like an 80 and 82, but I did fail 2 major tests, so those low grades really did like hold my grade point average kind of low. But I mean, 78 is still passing, but it's not an 80, you know. But basically the next thing in line for me to do is to take my NHA test. If you don't know, the NHA test is just the national test, which is a state test to basically test your knowledge and see if you're like ready to be in the field of, you know, performing on, you know, your everyday citizen, and if you're just ready to be in the field in general, and if you know your stuff. So that's that. It's a 2-hour test. I mean, you don't have to use up the whole 2 hours, but it's a 2-hour test, and it's 120 questions, and it's also $120. So basically $1 per question. And because I'm cheap, I intend on passing that test the first time I take it, because I do not have time to be throwing an extra 120. I don't even have the time to be throwing this first 120. But you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. Y'all see my hair? My hair is such a mess. Like, this side's all frizzy, and then this side's like, will do what I want when I want, whatever. After I take the NHA test and I pass it, I will be granted a certificate, which literally is the license, but the certificate is what's printed first because it takes a few weeks to a few months to get the official license. But you know, they have to give you something to prove, like, hey, you know what you're doing, you're ready to work, you're ready to get to the bag, you're ready to get to the bag, okay? But before you go straight into the field, wow, this light is bugging. But before you go straight into the field, after you take the NHA test, you must do an externship. If you don't know what an externship is, that is where you're basically, this is where you'll be. An externship is when you're like, they're gonna put you in a clinic or a hospital or somebody's facility that draws blood, and you're literally just gonna be drawing blood, getting in all your clinical hours. So that, you know, that's tons of practice, especially if you work in like a hospital or like a Kaiser Permanente clinic. You're gonna be sitting up there drawing blood day in and day out, and that's more than 100 people that you're gonna be drawing on. So you're gonna be getting your difficult veins, you know, your easy veins, and your people who be acting crazy, the people who scared of needles. You're gonna be getting the criers, the fainters, you know, all of that is gonna be in your clinical, so that when you go into the real world, you know exactly what to do. You won't need help, or if you do need help, you know, mind you, this is not paid. An externship is not paid. An internship is paid. An externship is not paid. So you'll be working for 4 to 8 weeks. Usually they try to keep it at 4 weeks, because once you hit 8 weeks, that's 2 months worth of bills that are not being paid for because you're not being paid. So they try to keep it at like 4 weeks, you know, just give you like that good taste of like what it'll be like. What else can I tell y'all? I don't know, the class is like really, the class was easier than I thought it would be, and it went by so quick. Like, I didn't realize 8 weeks would fly by as if it was 2 weeks, because I guess it's because you're just doing something that you really like, and it's fun, and the people you're with are chill, and the instructor is nice, you know, it's like a one-on-one environment and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, I guess I just didn't realize how like fun and fast will go by. But yeah, I don't know, I'm moving on to phase 2, which is taking my test, doing my externship, and then finally getting a job. I'm so excited. And as always, make sure y'all stay bright and shiny out here in these streets. And I'll see y'all around somewhere. Bye.